Morning, my beautiful girls. How are you? I hope you're okay. Today's lesson is about main idea and details. What is the main idea? The main idea is the most important point an author makes when he or she writes. So when you read a piece of an article, essay, a story, a paragraph, the main idea is the most important point in that piece that you were reading. Now, to tell where is the main idea, you have to focus on all of the three things. The first one is the topic. The topic is the person, thing, place, or the idea a writer is writing about. So let's say you usually find the topic in the title or in the first paragraph or the first sentence. Usually, it talks about a person, a thing, a place, or idea. Okay. Moving to the next thing is the main idea. Once you find the topic, you will find the main idea. The main idea here is the most important thing or the most important thought about the topic. Let's say that someone is writing about a place like New York, okay? The most important thought about New York is the main idea. The writer may say, New York is the most amazing place in the world. Here, this is your main idea, okay? Because here he stated, or she stated, the writer stated the most important thing that the writer think about that place or thing or idea or etc. Now moving on, after you're finding the topic and the main idea, there is something called the details. The details here, it gives you more information that explain or define the main idea. Okay, so you can't just read a paragraph with the topic and the main idea. There's something else, which is the details. The details here, it gives you more information about the main idea. Look at the example. I want you to look at the paragraph in front of you. I'm going to read it out loud so that you can figure out where is the topic, the main idea, and what are the details. My dog Lucy is the best dog in the world. She always comes when I call her. She loves to swim and go hiking with me. Best of all, Lucy is there for me if I'm having a bad day or feeling sad. So, the first question you have to ask yourself, what is the paragraph about? Or who is the paragraph about? Yes, about Lucy. Okay, now you're gonna ask yourself, what is the main idea? What is the most important thought about Lucy? That she is the best dog in the world. My dog Lucy is the best dog in the world. This is your main idea. Now, why do I think Lucy is the best dog in the world? You have reasons. Those reasons are called details. She always comes when I call her. She loves to swim and go hiking with me. And she is there for me if I'm having a bad day or feeling sad. So, this is the whole paragraph and how to tore it into pieces so that you can figure out where is the topic, where is the main idea, and where are the details. By the way, the main idea sometimes doesn't occur in the beginning of or in the first sentence. Sometimes it's in the middle or at the end of a paragraph. Okay? Here's another example. Soccer players learn many skills when playing soccer. They learn how to dribble and pass the ball. They also learn how to control the ball so they can eventually score. Most importantly, they learn how to work together with their teammates. So here, as I said before, the first question you need to ask yourself, who is the paragraph about? Who is the story about? Or what is the story about? What is the paragraph about? What is the article about? Yes, it's the soccer players. The soccer players are the topic. Okay, what is the main thought? What is the most important thought about the soccer players? That they learn many skills when playing soccer. This is the main idea. The main idea here is the most important thought about the topic. What is the most important thought about the soccer players? That they learn many skills when playing soccer. Okay, how did we support that idea? By giving details. The details are explaining here, okay? What kind of skills? What are those skills? Why? Whatever these questions you ask yourself to explain and support the main idea. Here we have the first detail. They learn how to dribble and pass the ball. And the second detail is that they learn how to control the ball so that can eventually score. And the third detail that they learn how to work together with their teammates. So here we have the topic. What is the story about? The soccer players. And what is the main idea? What is the most important thought about the soccer players? That they learn skills when they play soccer, and the details to support the main idea or to explain that thought, to give more information about these skills. What are they? The skills that they learn, how to dribble and pass the ball, how to control the ball so that they can score, and how they can work together as a teammate. Now I want you to open your Reader's Writer's Notebook on page 349. I'm going to read out loud. On January 24, 1848, gold was discovered at Sutter's Mill in California. What followed was a period of great turmoil and confusion. Settlers streamed in by wagon and by ship as the fever to make a fortune took hold. Very quickly, the population of San Francisco jumped from a few hundred to 10,000. However, at this time, California was not a state and had no effective government. Consequently, there were few restrictions on the behavior of the people floating the area. At Sutter's Mill, crops were destroyed and buildings were pulled down. Crime was everywhere. The California gold rush had begun. Now, you can ask yourself, what is the whole paragraph about? What are we talking about? Yes, we're talking about gold. So what is the main idea here? What is the main thought of the gold? Yes, that the discovery of gold led to great turmoil and confusion. Now I want details. In those squares in the below, you will find I wrote three details. Okay, the first detail is the population of the area increased rapidly, and the second detail is law and effective government were lacking, because here I told you that the behavior of the people, they were like starting to destroying stuff, and there were no effective government. And number four, the third detail, crops and buildings were destroyed because of the huge amount of people. What happened was crops and buildings were destroying. So what I need you to do, I want you to give me one more detail to support my main idea. Okay? Just one more detail. Thank you, girls. Stay safe till we meet again.